गुड मॉर्निंग चिल्ड्रंस। और आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे इन प्रीवियस वीडियोज वी हैव डिस्कस्ड दैट चिल्ड्रन व्हाट इज सेंटर ऑफ मास एंड व्हाट वाज दैट मास फॉर 1 minute। we'll revise it within 1 minute। center of mass is a point of a system or a point of some more than two particles where whole mass is supposed to be centered. Our whole mass is assumed to be centered. We have a discussion earlier video. You should see that video for understanding. I have told you that today we will discuss some numerical problem related to center of mass which comes in rotational motion. So center of mass there are very less amount of numerical comes in various exams. You can see NEET and JEE. In class 11th also, we should know the concept behind the center of mass by numerically method. So see children, I have written two questions for you. These questions are very simple. You can understand easily. Within verbally you can solve it. So see the velocity. First I am remove here. I have removed myself. Take the screenshot of this and note down this question in your copy. Velocity of three particles of masses are 20 kg, 50 kg and 20 kg, 30 kg and 50 kg. Right? 30 kg. Children, remember that it is, I think it is 30 kg. So there are three masses. Suppose these three particles. Suppose this one mass is M1, mass is M2, and mass is M3. These are the three. M1, this is M1, M2, and M3. So children think that the center of mass. अब आगे क्या है? तो it is mentioned. Suppose this is of 20 kg, this is of 30 kg, and this is of 50 kg. So these suppose that these three are the particles, and we have to find what we have to find in next line. You will see. And their velocities. See children, velocities are given. I have taught you position. I have taught you velocities are 10I, 10J, 10K. Means in the direction of I, in the direction of J, and this is velocity of 10K. These are in different directions. Means they are not in a straight line. So we can understand the children. This is the 10I, velocity of this body is moving. Velocity of this one is moving of 10I or 10J also, and velocity of this one 50 kg, 50 grams, and that is 10K. So these are the velocities. Remember children, find the center of mass. Center of mass of velocity. What? Remember there are three particles are here. See the blackboard. This is mass M1. This is mass M2, and this is mass M3. They are in body. किसी बॉडी में है। अभी चिल्ड्रन यू हैव टू से कि कहना है कि दिस पार्टिकल हैविंग वेलोसिटी I j k। सपोज I j k 10I, 10J and 10K are understanding purpose. Masses having M1 I1, M2 M1 V1, M2 V2, M3 V3 हमने बताया था। What was the formula? What was the formula for center of mass? याद करिए, RCM, positional center of mass, M1 R1 plus M2 R2 and so on, that is divided by M1 plus M2. For velocity of center of mass related to velocity, M1 V1, M2 V2 and so on, divided by M1 plus M2. While what was the function? ACM, acceleration, M1 A1 M2, A2, and so on. These are the formula. For positional, we have not to find because we have to consider the velocity. We will use this one. We will use this one. What was this one? VCM is equal to M1 V1, M2 V2, and so on. We will use here. Children, see that now I'm writing the rub this formula, keep only this formula. Children, we have how many particles? We have 3 particles. So we will take this formula up to 3 terms. M1 V1, M2 V2, and 3 question 1. Solution right here. Solution of question 1. And M3 V3 divided by M1 M2 M3. So children, and now these velocity, put these value. What is M1 here? 20 grams. M1 is 20 grams. Keep here, right here, 20 grams. And M2 is C, 30 grams. M3 is 50 grams. M3 is 50 grams. So we will put these value of M1, M2, M3 and their velocity, corresponding velocity are V1 10I, V2 10J and V3 for 10K. Put these values here. Now substituting the values of M1. M1 is 20 into 10I plus, these are the vector children. These are the vector, not unit vector. Unit vector, what is unit vector and what is vector? Remember that if a vector having divided by its magnitude, that is unit vector. And if a vector is not divided by its magnitude, this is the vector. So remember, if you are dividing, what is the meaning of children magnitude? Magnitude means the length, proper length. So here we will write for second term M2, we will write here C 30. So now put 30. Velocity 10J. 50, velocity also 10J. 50, velocity 10J. Right, divided it by M1, M2, M3. Divided it by M1, M2, M3. 20, 30, 50. I am writing here 20, 30 and 50. Now calculate it children. पहले calculate it. So we will write here 200 here, 20 plus 10, 200 I plus 300 J plus 500K divided by, that can be written as 100. So children, what we will get? We will get that taking the 100 common in each, we will get 2I, 2, every there are writing, you can put I, J, K also, keep this one, keep 2I, 3J, plus 5k and total divided by 100. So 100 will be cancelled, so each other we get 2i, 3j and 5k. These are the VCM center of mass of velocity in which three particles are moving, m1, m2, m3. This directional velocities are 10, 10 and 10 with respect to x, y and z axes. So remember, I think you have understood. फिर से बता रहा हूँ, there are three particles I taught you, and these have a center of mass among each other, and that center of mass moving with, or you can say moving with this particle m1 moving with 10i, 10j, 10k. मतलब ये है for thinking about each of one having velocity is of same. Each of one having velocity of मतलब इन तीनों का सेंटर ऑफ मास होगा वो एक ही वेलोसिटी से होगा. रिमेंबर कि तीनों के मास क्या है, वेलोसिटीज एक है. सिमिलरली that represent that whole center of mass is moving. So you have to find the center velocity of center of mass. So their masses are here, their velocity are here. Put there in the formula VCM is equal to m1 v1, m2 v2, m3 v3 divided by m1, m2, m3, and put their value 20 plus 10, 30 plus into 10, 50 into 10 and divided by their masses, and we will get 200, 305, 200i, 300j or 500k and 100 divided by their 100. What is 100 beta? Sum of the masses of these three particles which are involving in the center of mass. Up now 100, this 100 will be taking out common 100 from here. 100 will be cancelled to each other. We will get 2i, 3j and 5k. These are the center of mass, velocity of center of mass. Up now see children, what we'll do for understanding the second question. This is very useful. This question you should write 2 or 3 times. This numerical you will understood easily. And now see the next numerical solution of this next number. First we understand children what is the concept statement. Children see, if you are solving the, children often say to me, sir, I am not understanding, I am not able to handle the numerical related to physics. So children, I am giving a idea to you how you will find the solution of a numerical, which is the hardest numerical is given to how you will solve. Children, listen carefully. You have read everything which is mentioned. You are knowing more than the content mentioned, but you have forgotten somewhere else. So remember how you will recall. Divide the numerical into different fragments. जो छोटे-छोटे टुकड़ों में बांट लीजिए. And try to understand each body. How connect each is one part fragment. टुकड़े-टुकड़े में बांट लीजिए. After getting part of this numerical, you will think which part associated to which chapter, which part associated to which chapter. Almost you will understood what question is asking by the examiner to us and what concept will apply to it. So remember that this is very easy to handle the numericals of physics. See children, distance between carbon and oxygen. अब दिमाग में आएगी carbon and CO. What is CO? That is carbon monoxide. क्या? Carbon monoxide. कोयले में निकलती, कोयले जलाने पर सबसे ज्यादा इंजूरियस गैस, नेचर की सबसे खतरनाक गैसों में मानी जाती है. अगर एक डिस्टेंस बिटवीन कार्बन एंड ऑक्सीजन H2O ने कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड. अब स्ट्रक्चर पे जाइए कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड का तो कुछ ऐसे ही होता है. नॉट, कुछ ऐसा ही होता होगा कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड का स्ट्रक्चर, बिकॉज ऑक्सीजन कनेक्ट्स विद कार्बन लीनियर इन वन डायमेंशन, एक डायमेंशन में काम करता है। देखिए क्या है, क्योंकि ऐसे अगर 3 या 4 डायमेंशन में होता तो थोड़ी सी स्ट्रक्चर बदलती, बट दिमाग में रहना चाहिए। द मॉलिक्यूल, अब कह रहे हैं एटम्स, द मॉलिक्यूल्स इज, इनके मॉलिक्यूल्स इतने डिस्टेंस पे, द गिवन मास ऑफ कार्बन एटम एंड ऑक्सीजन एटम आर 12 AMU एंड 16 AMU। देखो भाई बहुत 3 चीजें हैं, उन्हें निशंकित कर लीजिए। पहले तो ये पार्ट, दूसरा ये पार्ट मास। अब राइट द कंटेंट, सॉल्यूशन पे जाइए, सॉल्यूशन पे जाइए। अब कीजिए व्हाट इज M1 चिल्ड्रन। अब इसमें सोचिए तो एटम्स, कार्बन का एटम क्या है, कार्बन का एटम कह रहे हैं 12, रिस्पेक्टिवली वर्ड यहाँ है, मतलब जो पहला हमने कार्बन एटम लिखा है वो पहले वाले के लिए है, और जो हमने दूसरा लिखा है ऑक्सीजन वो दूसरे वाले के। अगर कहीं समवेयर इज रिटन रिस्पेक्टिवली, यू आर नोइंग दिस थिंग मींस कार्बन एटम इज 12 एंड ऑक्सीजन एटम हैविंग 16। तो राइट हियर M1 is 12 AMU. What is AMU? AMU means atomic mass unit. जब भी हम children remember that when we measure in the terms of atoms, we will write AMU, atomic mass unit, and 16 AMU. So we'll write here. Here M2 is what? 16 AMU. बड़ी टेंशन है, हाउ वी फाइंड 1.1। कह रहे हैं कि इनके बीच की दूरी जो है ना वो 1.1 एंगस्ट्रॉम है। एंगस्ट्रॉम इज ए यूनिट व्हिच कम्स इन योर एग्जाम एंड मे बी राइट 10 मीटर एंगस्ट्रॉम। Children, tell me what is the, this is the unit of distance, what is the biggest unit of distance and what is the smallest practical unit, practical which can be possible practically, that can be measured. So what is the practical unit? There are 2 questions I am giving to you. Find the highest unit, biggest unit of distance and practical unit, smallest practical unit which we use. So write it and you will do message to me, or you can write it in copy when you come in exam, when you will come to school. You will see this one. So search it on net and tell me it. You should know, not should know, must know. So children, हमने M1, the value of M1, पहले पार्टिकल का मास 12 MU, सेकंड पार्टिकल का मास 16 MU। अब करना क्या है हमें, अब इसके डिस्टेंस लेने हैं। अब हमारे पास बस एक ही दिया हुआ, अब तो हम क्या करेंगे, हम एक ऐसा स्ट्रक्चर बना लेंगे, हम क्या करेंगे x और y एक्सिस बना लेंगे, और क्या करेंगे सेंटर पर कार्बन महोदय को रख देंगे, कार्बन सेंटर। इससे अब मान लीजिए यहाँ पे छोटा रख देते हैं ऑक्सीजन का, और 1.1 एंगस्ट्रॉम रख देते हैं यहाँ पे ऑक्सीजन। ठीक है, अब हमें पता करना है कि वी आर गेट x एक्सिस है x डैश y, हमारे लिए आसान हो जाएगा। कार्बन इज एट ओरिजिन, तो इसका पोजीशन वेक्टर क्या होगी, व्हाट विल बी द पोजीशन वेक्टर ऑफ ओरिजिन, 0 into I प्लस 0 into J। कहेंगे सर आपने के वाला टर्म्स नहीं लिया बेटा, आपके TF 2 डायमेंशनल, so we'll write 0 into, if this body will be in 3 dimension also we will write 0 into K, but यहाँ हमें 2 dimension की जरूरत है। Question is telling only the 2 identities are mentioned in the question. If 3 identities you mention, you will use definitely, but only 1 identity, only 2 identities. So 2 identity varies in 2 dimension. 1 identity varies if 1 identity is given, So in one direction, 2 identity is given. So in 2 dimension, 3 identity is given. So in 3 dimension. So remember that the positional vector of carbon at origin, because carbon is situated, we suppose that carbon is situated on the origin. See children, उसके बाद क्या है, ऑक्सीजन ऑन द लाइन, अब एक ही एक्सिस पे, तो और किस पर ये ऑक्सीजन किस एक्सिस पे, इज इट लाइंग ऑन एक्स एक्सिस, नॉट ऑन वाई एक्सिस. तो जो पोजीशन वेक्टर ऑफ ऑक्सीजन होगा that will be 1.1 I plus 0 into K. अब कहेंगे 0 into K हो गए, बिकॉज बेटा x एक्सिस पे y की वैल्यू क्या होती है 0. तो we'll put here r is equal to 1.1 I और y के कंपोनेंट्स 0 हो जाते हैं, ये याद रखेंगे. अब हमें मास m1 find the formula. You know that formula children, RCM. RCM of, you can say here, कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड बराबर क्या होगा भाई, यूज फार्मूला M1R1 M2R2. व्हाट इज फार्मूला, M1R1 M2R2 डिवाइडेड बाय M1 प्लस M2. चलो भैया लिख लेते हैं. M1 R1, this is R2. M1 means 12 mu, R1 0 I and 0 J plus 16 1.1 I plus 0 J. ये हो जाएगा आपका, दिस विल बी डिवाइडेड बाय 12 16 16 सॉरी 12 and 6. We will put here, क्या हो जाएगा भाई, दिस टर्म will be 0, ये टर्म क्या हो जाएगा भाई 0 हो जाएगा. ये 16 और I ये टर्म 0 है, तो we write here 16 into 1.1 divided by 28. अब आइए we will write here, मल्टीप्लाई करें किसके किसके बीच में नहीं डायरेक्ट आप डिवाइड करते हैं सर 1.6 होगा, ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता है. जल्दीबाजी में बच्चे एकदम गलत कर देते हैं, बिल्कुल गलत जल्दीबाजी नहीं. सी मल्टीप्लाई 16 into 1 16, फिर 16 6 7 1. Put here the value of this one, multiplication of this one is 17.628. Divide 28 by 176. कितनी बार जाएगा, it will go on 6 times. 6 टाइम जाएगा तो 8 1 6 ना और मल्टीप्लाई कर लेते हैं. 6 8 जा कितना होगा, 6 8 जा 48 कैरी 4 6 12 116. ठीक है. अब देखिए ये 16 तो विल राइट हियर 8 0 0 will keep here 8 and 8 can be written to 20 20 so we will say here 3 times, approximately 3 times. So we will get 0.63 angstrom. 0.63 angstrom. So remember this one, क्या होगा, कहां से होगा, तो कार्बन से, बिकॉज कार्बन कहां है, ओरिजिन पे 0 0 इसकी पोजीशन है, तो 0.63 कार्बन से इतना दूर पे along the x axis. So I think you have understood. फिर से समझा रहा हूं इसको, फिर से समझना है इसको. Distance between carbon और ऑक्सीजन हमने पहले बनाए थे, CO, they are in linear and the masses are and the distance between them is 1.6. sorry 1.1 angstrom, or the carbon mass in having 12 AMU, oxygen mass having 16 AMU, M1 is equal to at M1 is equal to 12, M2 is equal to 16, R1 because we have kept that carbon is at origin of the axis, origin पे लाई करते हैं तो इसकी पोजिशनल वेक्टर क्या होगा, I और J के कंपोनेंट ओरिजिन पे 0 होते हैं, XY के वैल्यू 0 होती है, 0 0 होता है कार्बन का कोऑर्डिनेट। अब चलिए फार फाइंड पोजीशन वेक्टर ऑफ ये इससे 1 पॉइंट दूरी पे है, डिस्टेंस पे है, तो 1 पॉइंट y हो जाएगा इसकी, चूंकि बिकॉज इट इज लाइंग ऑन एक्स एक्सिस तो वैल्यू ऑफ y विल बी 0 ऑन x एक्सिस, सो यहां 0 हो जाएगा। फिर we will put the formula of center of mass RCM of carbon M1 R1 M2 R2 divided by, तो will multiply, this term will be 0 और ये 16 और 1 मल्टीप्लाई होगा बेटा, it will be 117.6, डिवाइड करेंगे तो कितना मिलेगा, फ्रॉम राइट हियर फ्रॉम origin up from carbon लिख सकते हैं। तो thank you children, next time I will bring some things which is related to suppose that the angular displacement, angular acceleration, there are so many things which is mentioned in our syllabus, so we will discuss after that. We will see that how angular displacement generates, how angular velocity generates, how angular acceleration generates, and what relation between the angular acceleration and the linear acceleration, angular velocity and linear velocity. So we will discuss after this. So remember and see 2 or 3 times and write, solve this numerical. Pause the video, solve numerical yourself. Thank you children.